Welcome to another Total War tactic. This is going to be a pretty simple and quick one today, but a valuable one nonetheless. It's going to be all about your skirmishers and how quickly and easily they can deal with big targets, large units, massive, well, creatures. I'm going to begin this with some examples for a change. Kolak Sun Eater, in the time it takes him to mash through one unit of Orc Boys, he can quite simply be destroyed by 2 measly units of Orc Arrow Boys. Well, that's just embarrassing. Karl Franz on his Deathclaw, the fearless leader of the Empire, flies into battle and within 10 seconds is ready to go home. He's had enough. 2 units of Thunderers have shredded off about half his health in about 4 volleys. Dwarven engineering clearly works quite well. The towering menace that is the Chaos Giant is gradually yet quickly whittled down by a few angry goats with bows, proving after all that size isn't everything. I'm just joking, of course it is. So whichever big target you may be aiming for and whichever missile unit you brought to the party, you should be able to do a fair amount of damage with your missile units. Even the cheapest and crappiest of skirmishers can still do a lot of damage to big targets. If you can get your armor matchups as well, it's even better. So for example, a highly armored unit like Karl Franz on Deathclaw, the Thunderers wiped him out because they have armor piercing. So keep that sort of thing in mind as well when you're choosing your targets. So you basically just want to focus fire on the biggest, most dangerous target on the map. If the enemy's general is in range, that's always a good choice, because obviously if you get their general dead, that's a big morale killer. Or if you have a bad matchup like a giant attacking some of your swordsmen instead of anti-large and you don't have any anti-large to send over there, you could use the missiles to try and help out those swordsmen. The science behind this tactic is fairly obvious. Because these units are so big, it means that a lot less of your missiles will miss. So you're able to do a constant stream of damage to these large units. And on the other side of the spectrum, if you're the one with the large units, hopefully this makes you realise the danger that missiles pose to you. Personally, I won't bring large units like Dragon Ogres or Giants, whatever, against factions that I know have strong skirmishers, like the Empire or the Dwarves, because I know how quickly they can cut down large units. On the rare occasion that I do bring a large unit against missiles, I'm going to do everything I can to try and neutralise those missile units before I send my large unit in, whether it's by cavalry, melee, missiles, whatever. Saving your large unit for the late game can actually be a really great idea. So there you have a tactic for dealing with quite large creatures. If you've seen any of my videos before, you've probably heard me talking about this many a time because I think it's quite important to realise, and I still see a lot of people making this mistake online, so I thought it was worth its own tactical mention. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the FUTURE, my friends.